Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we delve into the wonders of the natural world and explore the intricate relationships between humans and the environment. I'm your host David, and I'm delighted to share with you today's fascinating story from the heart of England. Pause for a gentle, dramatic effect. Imagine a landscape transformed, where once barren fields are now teeming with life and the sounds of nature echo through the valleys. This is the vision of rewilding, an approach that seeks to restore balance to our ecosystems by reintroducing native species and allowing natural processes to unfold. And in England, this revolution is quietly taking hold. Whispered excitement. From the return of the Eurasian beaver, once thought to be extinct in the British Isles, to the reintroduction of bison and cattle, the English countryside is undergoing a profound transformation. Farmers and planners who once viewed these animals as pests now see them as allies in the fight against climate change and environmental degradation. Measured pacing. Ben Goldsmith, a rewilding advocate and financier, has been at the forefront of this movement. He believes that a growing public appetite for more nature and more connection has made wildlife restoration a mainstream idea. And with the Agriculture Act of 2020, which ties farm subsidies to ecological stewardship, landowners now have financial incentives to restore wetlands, plant wood pasture, and create habitat for pollinators. Dramatic pause. The results are nothing short of remarkable. Wetlands are being rebuilt to hold back water, filter pollutants, and recharge aquifers. Cattle and pigs are shaping diverse grassland-woodland mosaics, and projects in national parks and river catchments are finding new income streams in carbon credits, biodiversity offsets, and nutrient neutrality schemes. Clear Enunciation, Goldsmith's own investment venture, Nadagal Ltd, is applying private capital to these efforts, restoring large tracts of land near London through a portfolio of ecological services. He calls nature the mother of all infrastructure, recognizing that its value cannot be reduced to a balance sheet figure, but also acknowledging that monetizing some of its benefits is essential in the current funding landscape. Thoughtful tone. And yet, despite these successes, England remains hesitant about reintroducing apex predators such as lynx or wolves, despite overabundant deer and degraded forests. Goldsmith sees coexistence with difficult wildlife as a litmus test for a society's ability to live in balance with nature. Pause for reflection. As we consider the rewilding revolution taking hold in England, we're reminded that this is not just a local story, but a global one. From beaver ponds in Somerset to the vast saiga antelope recovery on Kazakhstan's steppe, restoration successes around the world offer hope for a more balanced and sustainable relationship between humans and nature. Building narrative tension. So, what does the future hold for England's rewilding movement? Will it continue to gain momentum, or will it face setbacks and challenges? One thing is certain, the journey towards a more wild and resilient landscape has begun, and its story will be following closely on Nature Walk. Whispered excitement. Join us as we explore more fascinating stories from the natural world, from the intricate social lives of insects to the majestic migrations of birds. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. I'm your host, David. We're glad you've joined us again as we explore the fascinating world of wildlife and the natural world. In our previous segment, we discussed the latest developments in conservation efforts around the globe. Now, let's shift our focus to a story that highlights the intricate connections between humans, animals, and the environment. Recently, a concerning incident occurred in San Francisco, where a pet cat was euthanized after contracting the H5N1 bird flu virus from contaminated raw cat food. This case serves as a stark reminder of the potential risks associated with feeding our pets raw or unprocessed foods. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has issued a warning regarding certain lots of our raw cat food chicken eats, which tested positive for the H5N1 virus. As we delve into this story, it's essential to understand the context of bird flu and its impact on various species. The H5N1 virus has been circulating widely in birds and has also affected dairy cattle in the United States, including those in California. While no human infections have been reported from handling raw pet food, it's crucial for us to acknowledge the potential risks and take necessary precautions. The incident in San Francisco is not an isolated one. Dozens of domestic cats have been infected with H5N1 this year, primarily due to consuming contaminated raw milk or raw pet food. This highlights the importance of responsible pet ownership and the need for awareness about the potential dangers of feeding our pets unprocessed foods. As we navigate the complex relationships between humans, animals, and the environment, it's essential to prioritize both human health and animal welfare. By making informed choices about what we feed our pets and taking steps to minimize the risk of disease transmission, we can contribute to a safer and healthier world for all species. This story serves as a poignant reminder of the interconnectedness of our world and the need for vigilance in protecting both human and animal health. As we continue on Nature Walk, we'll explore more stories that highlight the beauty and complexity of the natural world. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk, dear listeners. As we conclude our journey through the fascinating world of wildlife and the natural sciences, I'd like to share with you a tale that will warm your heart and perhaps make you ponder the complexities of love and companionship in the animal kingdom. In a small garden in Wairarapa, New Zealand, a common garden snail named Ned has been making headlines for his rather uncommon anatomical feature, his shell coils to the left, not the right. This rare trait, found in only about 1 in 40,000 snails, makes it challenging for Ned to find a mate, as his sex organs don't align with those of most other snails. The story begins when nature lover and author Giselle Clarkson discovered Ned in her garden while weeding her vegetable patch. Recognizing the rarity of his left-coiled shell, she launched a nationwide campaign to find him a suitable partner. The quest for love has been slow, but it's garnered significant attention and sympathy from people around the world who can relate to Ned's plight. As Clarkson so eloquently put it, when you have a right-coiling snail and a left-coiling snail, they can't slide up and get their pieces meeting in the right position. So a lefty can only mate with another lefty. This unique challenge has sparked interesting discussions about the biology of snails and the importance of genetic diversity. Ned's story has also raised questions about loneliness and companionship in the animal kingdom. As Clarkson tends to Ned in her living room, she wonders if snails even have a concept of loneliness. Perhaps Ned is content with his solitary existence, enjoying the quiet life and the broccoli treats that come his way. As we reflect on Ned's journey, we're reminded that love and connection can take many forms in the natural world. While we may not be able to find Ned a mate, his story has brought people together, inspiring empathy and curiosity about the intricate lives of creatures often overlooked. So, let's cherish these moments of connection with the natural world and continue to explore its wonders. Who knows what other fascinating stories await us in the gardens, forests, and oceans that surround us. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring your natural world.